Hello, my honorable kings and queens in the building. You are highly welcome. See, on today's video, we are going to be telling you three VJ working tools and the methodology, proven methodology that will help them pour out their water several times. Your woman will release for the first time, second time, three times, even more than that before you come down from the mountain. She have poured out her water severally, even when you did not do penny, like when you have not dig her hole, you have not plugged your charger into her charging system or port, she will pour out water. When you use this methodology that we're going to teach you on this video right away. But before we proceed, I want to say welcome to all of you connecting from different part of the world. I see you, I love you, I know you because my analysis is actually showing me my top fans, yeah, in my community. Like, yeah, I want to say thank you and let's dive into the video. Let me comb my hair. Let me change my look a little. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, straight ahead. Number one, how do I look on this hair? I hope fine. Number one methodology is no, sorry. Number one tools. Let's talk about the tools before the methodology. Number one tool you're going to use to make that woman pour water is your finger. Do you know that this index finger, this one finger, pointing finger, can do magic and wonders? See, this finger alone is enough for you to make a woman cry like a baby, more like a baby inside the bedroom, if you know how to use it as a charm. If you can't add up like two, double it, oh my god, it double pleasure, double release, double orgasm, So let's talk about the methodology on how you're going to use this to make your woman cry a moan like a baby. When you are there in the bedroom, we have talked about how you're gonna play. If you don't know how to play to make your woman go gaga, prepare her mind, prepare her body before you dig her hole, please check on my channel here. We have a lot of video. We have video that will teach you how to do the foreplay thing. So yeah, when you want to make that VJ, you're already in there, you're looking at a Lamborghini engine and you don't know how to use it, or you are using it randomly like every other random man. No, you need to be using it like a champ, like a pro, like a guru. So let's tell you how you're gonna use it. See these fingers, when you want to use one is enough, or you use two. When you go there, first of all, you have to greet the security, the army man at the doorpost before you enter the gate. Okay, so that the security and the ushers will usher you in just properly. You don't have to enter that place like a stealer, like a criminal. No criminal movement. Chop and handle it like the boss. It's your own. Handle it like the boss. So number one thing you're going to do to salute the security or the army man there is to use this one finger to document around the environment, the people's wall, that PV wall, the board around it. And another thing you're going to do, tip number two, in there when you have arrived, using this your one finger to actually touch the upper layer, like this protruded area. There's a protruded area there in the big, yeah, use this finger to salute it. Just a gentle touch like this, around it. Is one of the ways you can salute the army man at the security gate. Another thing you can do that is going to open the door, unlock the gate widely. They're going to open like you're entering with a big car, Ikenga kind of car, you know. You know, Emerson Ikenga's car, most times they are the ones that have big backyard. So it will look as if as you're entering with such a car into her Lamborghini. So you have to do this. Are the two lips, you know, there is lips, you know, the Beku's lips always look something like this. Trying to bring the two of them together, you know, cracking or smooching them like this. Yeah, bringing the two lips, Beku's lips together and doing this thing can actually be magical when you are doing it like this, like a charm. And remember, whenever you are there at the center of a Lambo engine house, please don't keep your mouth shut. Be ready to communicate. Be ready to talk. You have to speak to the securities for them to know who you are or why you are there. Talk to them. Yeah. How are you going to talk to them? By morning massa? Talk dirty, mourn, scream like a baby, because you have to lead by example. This is what you expect from your queen at that moment. Show her how to do it better. So mourn for her while doing this at the lips. Sometimes you go to the wall of those lips, you know, lips. Do something like that is struck down just this way, gently pressing the two leaves together, making sure that the two leaves are together. You're doing it this way. Oh my God, your woman will speak Latin, your woman will scream and shout and mourn just like a baby. Another thing you have to do when you are there is for you to use this one finger first, you know, to salute. Knock, pop, 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 exactly the same way you would knock in any door, any lock gate before you enter. Use it to knock, pop, 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 like you're doing come here in there. When you use one, before you introduce the first one, make sure that you have used this one to tickle her, to make her shout, to make her call you name, to make her waist begin to shake, to make those two legs, place it on fire before you add to. No matter how deep or wide that hole is, me, I will recommend one or two fingers in there, at most three. But some of you will want to add everything. Some will even use four fingers and want to add five. Come on, that place is not actually as wide as that. Two fingers, if you know what you're doing, is enough to make her release multiple times. One finger can do it as well. See, if you know how to use this finger like a charm, you will get your woman to release without stress. So, massa, when you do the come here motion with one finger and you have knocked and the wall is open, you figure out with, or you can feel the wetness. When you can feel the wetness, you can introduce two to continue with come here motion, vertical motion, horizontal one. You know, just do something sweet in there. Don't go and start doing it hard, because that place is very fragile and it's very sensitive. The way it can observe pain, that is also the way it can easily feel sweetness. So when you're doing it with a charm, like a charm, you find out that she's going to enjoy it. But please, master, before you go into this process, number one, make sure that your hands are washed. Make sure that your nails are shortly cut, like you trim it and it is neat. Before you go and infect her with something that is not going to be good in there. Yeah, because a lot of people resist this because of fear of infections, okay, bacteria. So you wash off your hand. Regular hand wash is actually a good thing. So wash your hand on a regular, using anything, any soap or hand wash to clean up your hand before you go there, and rinse it with clean water. Another thing you have to do if you want to tickle a woman and her engine house or her honey pot with your finger is actually to be sure that that place is wet before you dip your finger, because if that place is dry massa you go in with finger, that woman will just start shouting out of pain, and it's a big turn off. Okay,